Hi, I'm Christy Clark, and the reason I'm feeling rather festive today is because I'm welcoming you to the Quick and Crafty Christmas special. Yes, it's that time of year again, it's back, and we're all looking forward to it. It's packed full of inspiration and ideas, and I'm sure it's going to get you feeling pretty festive too. I'm joined by Quick and Crafty designer Corinne Bradd, and she's here to dish the dirt. So Corinne, without further ado, dish it.
Right, well this Christmas special issue of Quick and Crafty has got a fabulous free gift on the front of it. It's one of our great card making CD-ROMs, and there's over 100 projects, tips and ideas on there. So if you're lacking inspiration this season, get it into your PC and have a good look at it.
I absolutely love it when Quick and Crafty do those CDs, because if you've got a massive bunch of cards you need to get made, it's got stacks of ideas on there, so fantastic. Have we got any projects that we should get excited
there's
about?
some beautiful projects. Kirsty Wiseman has got a funky update on paper crafting. She's made these beautiful three-dimensional Christmas decorations.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, the basic grey papers that she's used on here, they are such lovely patterns. There's a paper woven card there she's done. There's also like a scrapbook effects tin. And my favourite is this advent calendar with all the little pockets in it and little gift tags. I mean, you could do this for a child and you could write secret treasure hunt messages on the gift tag. You know, look under the bed and things like this.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So what we got over here?
Now, they're made by Jill Alblas. She's used some lovely gauzy ribbon to do the decorated box and the woven card, and also the baubles, which I know you've got your eye on.
I must admit, well, as you know, I've just bought my first house, so I'm going to have my very own Christmas tree this year, and I'm just itching to get started on my decorations for it.
Well, if you're looking to craft up your home, have a look at Sharon Bennett's feature. She's used a very simple red and white theme, but it's really crisp, really festive, beautiful snowflakes. I mean, she's decorated.
Look at that.
The work on that. It's just plain china and it's just ceramic painted.
It's gorgeous.
She's also decorated some wooden decorations, and you've got a selection of cards on that. But it really is a beautiful design that she's used. Very simple but really effective.
I love it. So features, what we've got coming up?
Features, there's a nice profile on a fancy dress shop, and they tell you the best ways to create your outfit for the Christmas party. So if you're good at making clothes and making accessories, you want to have a look at that. And we'll also be solving your Christmas dilemmas with our Quick and Crafty question and answer pages in this issue, so they're worth having a look through.
Crikey, so we're all keen to get going, and I'm keen to get going today. What are you demonstrating?
Well, I'm going to demonstrate to you, again, back on the three-dimensional theme. This is a Christmas card that I've made, just using a simple cone and paper fringing. So I'm just going to show you how to make this.
Okay.
Very, very easy. First of all, choose 3 different types of paper. These are Amy Butler ones.
Okay.
What you need to do is you need to make your first circle, the first bottom tier of the tree. And what I suggest you do, if you draw a line about 1 centimetre along the edge of the page, okay, because you'll need a half circle, but you'll also need a tab to stick it onto the card. If you set your compass to about 4 centimetres, okay, so you have an 8 centimetre diameter circle, just draw yourself half a circle, and then just move it in a little bit and draw yourself a guideline for the Try and find the same hole again. Draw yourself a card line for the fringing, okay? Then just simply cut your half circle out of a piece of paper. And if you can keep an eye on where you left the point of the compass, because you will need to know where the centre of that line is.
Okay.
Okay. Cut your half circle out. Fold this up on that line that you've drawn, and this will be the bit that sticks it to the card.
Okay.
Then if you just miter the corners here and here, and where your centre spot was, just put a triangle in there as well so that you can bend it into a cone. Yeah?
Yeah.
Then when you're cutting your fringing, I found the best way to do it is with a scalpel.
Yeah.
You need to cut a very small piece here, because otherwise when you come to stick it to the card, you won't be able to curl that fringing.
Right.
Find your middle there, find the middle there. You know, divide it into halves and quarters and keep doing your fringing. And this way you end up with sections of the card that are equal.
Yeah.
It's much easier to do it this way, and it's easier actually to do it with a scalpel than with a pair of scissors. You've got much more control over it.
I always think that as well, yeah.
So once you've done your fringing all the way round...
It's a lot quicker as well.
Yeah, it is. Then you can curl the fringing with the blade of a pair of scissors. You know how you do with curling ribbon. What I would also advise is once you've done that, just rub out your pencil marks, because you don't know how much of it will be seen. Okay, and then just grab your scissors you want the inner blade against your thumb and then just curl it like this.
Easy as that.
Easy as that. Stick some double-sided tape on there and then you can fold it into a cone.
That's quick.
Now, here are some that I've made earlier in the true tradition
As
of these
always.
videos. Yes. I'll just quickly curl these. I won't curl them too much because we don't have a lot of time. What I've done is the first circle was 4 centimetres in diameter. I've then done the second circle to the same diameter as the guideline for the trim.
Ah, I see,
And
right, yeah.
keep going down until really, you know, you've got a circle that's small enough to be the top of the tree.
Yeah.
This one I've done 5 on the card, but I'm just going to do 4 here today. Take your card blank. Find the centre of your card and just draw a very faint pencil line down the middle of it so that you can centralise your tree. There's double-sided tape on the tabs of the smallest one. So if you just take them away, if you take them away, if you can take them away.
It's fiddly though,
It
isn't
is fiddly. Sometimes you can do it, sometimes you can't. I mean, I've always found the blade of a scalpel is great for actually getting the top of double-sided tape off. Or you can get special finger lift tape, which has got not quite so much glue on it, and you can actually just flick it up quite easily.
Oh, right.
So if you put them in together like that to make the point, yeah?
Yep.
And then stick that point on the top of your line, like this. Just press it down in hard, and then you can just gently press your cone. Get your next size down, or next size up, should I say, which will fit underneath it. Again, take your double-sided tape off. I really need to put my teeth in. And they can go in. Oh, look at this.
That's all right.
There's nothing like being prepared, is there?
The people at home aren't having to do it in front of a camera, Corinne, so
No.
I'm sure they'll understand.
Again, bend it into the cone.
Yeah.
And you fix it up inside this cone, still keeping to the guideline. And again, press it down.
Fits nice, doesn't it?
Fits nicely in there. And then you repeat doing it. And what I would suggest at the base of the card here, because you don't want to see the underlying bit of,
Yeah, of course.
the cone, if you cut another half circle and then trim it, clip the sides, curl it up, and then just measure the angle that you've got inside that cone. Just cut it up and tuck it inside it, and then it covers up any loose ends and it covers up any pencil
Gives it a
marks
nice
that you might
finish as well.
Yeah, that's the thing about a lot of cards. A lot of cards are really cleverly made, and they've got really shoddy finishing details.
Yeah, you've got to finish a card.
Yeah, if you're going to
That was
use
the first
things
thing you
like-
taught me.
Yeah, well, you have, because don't forget, cards aren't just to be looked at from one angle. People will put them on a windowsill. People
Of
will
course they
open them
will,
up.
of
You know,
course
if
they
you're
will.
using brads and eyelets, there's nothing worse than having the brad on the inside of the card. You really need to make sure that you do your work and then put the whole panel on the card so you don't get any nasty, untidy pieces.
Yeah.
But, and so this is really easy to make. You can sit down and just cut your circles, cut your trimming, and you could experiment with all sorts of other three-dimensional shapes. I mean, angels would look really good made in this way.
Yeah, you can really experiment with it.
Yeah. And as I say, once you get the hang of it, and once you've got your cones...
But there's nothing wrong with having a go, have a
This is it.
practice.
Look how
you
easy
know.
that is.
Yeah.
And as I say, this is the bit that you'll want to cover up. So what you need to do is just cut a section and stick it underneath.
Yeah.
And then all I've done here is I've actually mounted this one on a piece of card, put another trim, a stripy border trim, and some eyelets. But as you can see, there's no sign of any
No.
workings on the inside.
Well, there you go,
proper
a
finished
quick
card.
Christmas card. Let's get out there and make them all together. If you want to put them on the website, it's www.quickandcrafty.com. I look forward to seeing you next time.